Wait just a second. Do you see this sign, people? Do you see the sign? Beautiful pull.
That ripped in a really weird way.
Really ripped in a really weird way.
Guess what, folks?
We're live.
We're live. And the masks, David. The masks.
Must be gone, baby.
From now on, we have a new sign. It says, "Please use sanitizer." And if you would like to use face masks, you're more than welcome to. Do whatever you need to feel safe. But I think we're at the point where if you're, vaccinated, do your thing.
Yeah, so originally we had planned for June 18th to be the time where we were going to revise it, but we've been talking to customers, scouting the lay of the land.
Seeing what people want.
And a lot of people, a lot of people are okay wearing masks. A lot of people just don't want to wear masks, or they don't come to the store because they don't want to wear masks. So we just think it's time. I know it's 2 weeks early, but it just seems like the right time for us to remove it. I mean, you're still welcome to wear masks.
Yeah.
All you want. You don't have to wear a mask, or you can wear a mask if you like. A lot of our staff are still going to continue to tell me. So, but mask off.
Yeah. So come on in tonight. I mean, we have tons of space here. So lots of open gaming to be had. Speaking of open gaming, has nothing to do with our guest, Jamie. What's up, Jamie?
Hey.
How's it going? So Jamie is our champion for Armada, Star Wars Armada, and they just had fairly recently the Clone Wars expansion that came out. So it adds 2 new factions to the game from the base of 2 all the way to now, of course, 4. Game math. That's about the most I can do at this time of morning. But there's a lot of cool ships, and they just released the Venator and then the Recusant.
What might almost say there's a lot of cool ship in this game.
No one would say that.
Yep. So Jamie, in terms of Star Wars, it's really picked up because of the Clone Wars. A lot of people were kind of waiting for it.
Yes.
You had the all the Star Destroyers and Super Star Destroyer, all the big stuff for the original series, but then now you have the Clone Wars.
Yes.
So what is the big deal with the 2 new factions for this?
So they've gone a different route. It feels like they play very distinctively from the existing factions that we had in the.
By the way, that's the most British statement. Gone a different route. Music to my ears.
Justin, math is hard. Yes.
British.
I play war games because I don't like math.
Get used to this, by the way. This is all I do. So before the stream, by the way, I said I can't sit in the middle because I'm the color commentator, and I therefore have to show everyone off.
I'm actually making a custom sign that I can just go.
I'm the Michael Strahan in this.
I like it. So 2 factions. They play differently from the original.
Yeah, they just won't. So the Imperials, they've been very light squads. Don't hang around long. Well, very much you got to take into account the Imperial Star Destroyer and the tank of a ship that is. The Rebels have been the more stronger squads, slightly lighter ships, but with more defensive retrofits rather than offensive power.
Right.
The Republic and the Separatists kind of flip that around.
Okay.
In that within the faction, it feels like the Separatist ships are a little bit stronger and more Star Destroyer-like, but they're Rebel-like, but their squadrons are more like the Imperial squadrons. They're very fragile. And then the Republic, the Venator-class Star Destroyer. So
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it the first time. I think it was in Clone Wars, wasn't it?
Yes, it wasn't. It was. It was Attack of the Clones. It showed
Attack
up.
of the Clones. Sorry,
and
that's
the
what I
Battle
meant.
of Coruscant.
So cool.
Yeah, and they're really pushing to try and up the amount of stuff you can do with the new wave. So the Admiral is probably the key concept of Armada to distinguish each fleet from each other. And
I was going to ask that.
You have to pick an Admiral, which then determines very much what your fleet's going to do. So you have Darth Vader, who lets you give rerolls for putting your ships more at risk.
Nice.
You have Tarkin, who's all about the planning, so handing out tokens to his fleet. You have Akbar, who's all about the intensified firepower for better broadsides. So you have those different mechanics, and they've really pushed that.
Akbar is a very perceptive character.
Sure.
People think that you can really get trapped in that play style when you take Akbar.
He recognizes the traps. Way to ruin it, John.
Damn it!
I don't lose all the puns. Okay. Continue. Sorry.
Jamie's over here trying to give this beautiful, elegant description of stuff, and we're here just messing it all up.
Seems to insert the second word in this name is Rambles.
So there was a gentleman who he was coming from Athens, which is about an hour and a half
Yeah.
away, and he's thinking about. I think he has a son is about 12, and they were trying to get into it, and they were looking at the different stuff, and I said, well, you've got to ask Jamie, like go in the group, ask people because they know literally everything about all the cards and all the play styles. Because he was saying, what ships do I collect? So in terms of someone who's brand new. Is it one of those things where maybe they ask y'all and get an idea of what kind of play style, or just go for the cool ships?
I mean, I would say ultimately is you've got to do what you love.
Right.
Does it bring joy? I mean, you can play all out to win, but you're never going to have a lot of
It's
fun.
really deep, Jamie. Wow.
Does this spark joy?
Wow.
That's what the name of the fleet building is on the Discord.
Sparks joy.
Yeah, does it bring joy? So, yeah, I'm always very much of, you got to play what you love. You know, when I play Warhammer Fantasy, I love the cavalry, so I went Bretonians. And went for
What are Bretonians? It's like some...
Vast Army Book 2004.
Yeah.
I went with Wood Elves, you know. It wasn't always the hottest stuff.
Are
but
they
it was
like
what I enjoyed.
Vanguard Raptors? Would they be like... you know, I actually can't do this joke because I don't know Age of Sigmar names. Damn it. Ruined it.
So, you know...
I know Bretonians are. They're actually Ghoul Kings. Right? Ghouls, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
In AOS. Yeah, yeah. They think that they're normal, but then they still eat people and stuff. But they think it's like normal food.
Just like Jamie.
Yeah.
I mean, I do eat Marmite, so, you know.
I've had it before.
By the way, the disgust from anyone who's sitting around is palpable now.
So yeah, so when you look at like the new ships, I think we jumped off on the play style, the new stuff. So with the clones, their play style is focused more on.
They're more sort of, I feel like they're very much a squad heavy. I feel like right now where clones sit, they have a higher skill floor. I feel like they're a more difficult, challenging faction to play. I would certainly say if someone was new to wargaming or to the game in general, I feel like Separatists are the easier. There's more options in there to get going.
That'd be great
early
to
on.
me because I don't want to think that much. You know, like can I just throw them at them and.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
great.
Separatists require.
Roger, yeah.
I mean, with Armada, you still require planning, and particularly the big mechanic for Separatists is AI. So if you don't, so for your squadrons, if you just let your squadrons fight on their own without commands, they're kind of a little bit ineffective. But once you start throwing out commands and using squadron commands to push them around and use them to fight, they get a lot more effective.
Well,
They
don't
get
they
a lot
also
more
have
damage.
the B2 Drow droids that have that ridiculous boarding thing?
Yes, they have the rate. The other mechanic.
It's a little infamous right now.
One of the main mechanics that the Separatists have been built around is raid, which is basically a way of stopping you using your commands. Now you can mitigate against it on the receiving end, but it's always been a kind of as a mechanic in the game since it came out in Wave 7 with the Chimera and the MC-75. It's been sort of there but not done much. Really, with the Separatists, you really see it come into its own, and you're seeing a lot more raid mechanics coming into the game and being used
Manipulating
for
is
other
fun.
things.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be. I think the Separatists right now are probably one of the more powerful factions.
Sweet. And we would give a little close up here, but we couldn't. Zach, you want to show a little close up of the Venator? I'll bring it over to the front. So then you have the two factions here.
The beautiful
Let's
assistant.
talk to us about events and then organized gaming that y'all are doing for.
So organized gaming is carrying on every Tuesday. We've been managed to keep on going since the store reopened for open gaming.
Yeah, every Tuesday
So-
you guys have like 6 to 8 people, I think, right?
Yeah, so
Decent.
we've been very consistent with that, and there's a great group. Shout out to Stephen Harris, who is very good at the training games. It's something that I have not enjoyed playing the out of the box, the base Galactic Civil War box set, but Stephen does it really well and is able to help bring the new players into the game that way.
Awesome.
So if you want to do that, Stephen, post on the Facebook group, post the Discord, and Stephen can organize that.
Yes, you guys have a Discord page.
Yes.
And you said, what's it called?
North Georgia Star Wars Armada.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's the Discord group as well?
Yes, it's
okay.
Discord.
So
Make
North
it simplify.
North Georgia Star Wars Armada.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's also linked off the Facebook page as well as a.
So it's not
Sweet.
Akbar's House of Ak.
No.
I think that's cool.
I mean, it does have
But
it
that's
does
just
have a freedom bot.
Well, if you were to mix
icon.
universes, Akbar's Daka Daka? Dakbar? Dakabar.
Sounds delicious.
So many possibilities.
But for organized play, we have our next tournament is Sunday.
Nice.
This
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. We're going to stream some games.
Yes, definitely. So if you want to just come take a look, see what's going on, I really encourage you to come along and just take a look. And if you're new to the game, you just want to get 3 games in. I can't promise you that they will necessarily be easy games to play because
Right.
everyone's going to be probably bringing their A game, but it's a chance to get models on the table,
Right.
You're going to lose.
learn to play,
Yeah.
learn to play. But
You're
every
gonna
time
have
you go to your first tournament, you're
going
going
to
to
lose.
lose
You're
3
going to
games.
have some
Right.
fun.
Right. And you don't have to have a mask.
And no
And-
masks anymore.
Yeah.
And then-
Unless you want to.
Right.
Unless you want to.
And then we have tournaments scheduled for August the 14th, if I remember correctly, and then again in October. So
Cool.
they're going to be Saturdays rather than Sundays.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jamie.
Sweet. Yeah.
That's awesome. Now
Awesome.
you know about everything there is to know about Armada. You don't have to ask any more questions
Yep.
forever.
So if you have any questions, yeah, just basically go to the Facebook group, which is North Georgia Star Wars Armada, and then you can just join that group, post on there, and ask, and then you're gonna have all kinds of people like Jamie and Steven and the group just answering stuff. And then come on Tuesday nights is your usual
Yes,
thing, right?
that's correct,
So
Tuesday
it's
night.
Tuesday afternoon, all the way towards close sometimes.
Yeah,
It
we normally
depends.
hear from. I normally finish work, so I normally get here about 3.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, 3:30. And then if there's people here that's still looking for games, we'll be up here until closing.
Sweet.
Awesome. I
Awesome.
have some questions.
Jamie?
Jeremy Jones
Oh, yes.
is asking me what's Avangori stocks.
They're going up because monsters can do stuff now. It's an AOS thing. We'll get it in the next segment.
It's an AOS thing. Cool. Stocks only go up. Next episode. All right, cool.
Sweet.
We'll get
All
to
right.
that.
Jamie, thank you so
Thanks so
much
much,
for joining
Jamie.
us today. And then Zach is going to now pop in as we join. Yes.
Hey, thank
Oh,
you,
do the
Jackie.
walk by. Do the
Oh,
walk by.
I'm gonna do the walk by.
That's a good start. That's a good segue from Jeremy actually to go into AOS.
So Armada's a great one to get into, especially because of the fact that it's pre-assembled, pre-painted. You literally just take it out of the box and play. So
Cool.
it's great. Now, you have to put the dials on, but Zach, what's up, dude?
Hey, everybody.
It's Zach.
There's some- the ambiguity is gone.
We practiced this for hours.
Really?
by the
you guys
way.
nailed that.
Just-
Good
just-
job.
Just hours
Cut.
of practice.
I just
Wrap it,
saw
we're
it.
done.
It was
That's
perfect.
it. We can't do
We
any
literally
better
just
than
were
that.
like,
All right, we're done.
I
Time
inspire.
to go home. Wrap it up, people.
I inspire whatever that was in people.
that was
That's
brilliant.
good.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So,
Zach,
dude,
what do you have?
So we know
Oh,
AOS
man.
3.0 is coming.
Yes.
We don't know exactly when. We think it's soon.
2
you know.
months
It is going
the
to be
longest.
sometime between June and July, and luckily and coincidentally, you can now go on to gigabytesonline.com and buy yourself $100 Gigabytes store credit and get a 10% bonus. That is only usable after June 18th. Is only purchasable on the websites gigabytesonline.com and might possibly coincide with the release, but I don't know. We can't take pre-orders till the release goes live, so
Right.
But you can always buy store credit.
The timing does line up pretty
Great
well.
pitch,
there.
David.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sponsored by.
Justin says twins. I am Irish, Collins. So
Oh, I know which twins he's talking about, Justin. We'll get to you. So, new stuff
That's
that came
the
out.
after
oh, you mean
11
these
show.
twins?
Oh, there's some twins in here too.
Oh, I thought
yes.
he meant because we did the exact same thing at the same
Oh,
time.
well, maybe that too. I don't know. Either way, we got everything you're gonna want here.
I'll be honest with you, I thought he was just logging into the R8 show.
Yeah,
That's
true.
later.
That's later.
It's midnight. Yeah.
That's
Now
that's
that the
for,
masks are off, everything
that's for the
else can be
secret
on.
tier Patreon. It's disturbing. Don't subscribe, please. So, Broken Realms, Kragnos is out. Surprisingly, this book here could be yours. There are actual. I feel like a sales guy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
surprisingly.
this could be yours.
If you
Take
purchase
it home
on
today.
stream now,
I will try not to
Only
get it
22 easy payments of $9.99.
but before the commercial ends.
Yes, before the commercial ends, act now, and we'll also throw in the shrink wrap that comes on the book. It's a fantastic deal. You're not going to find this anywhere else. folks.
Furthermore,
This is,
you will also get the pages
yes.
included in the book.
Ooh, my goodness. And we're talking. I have read through this last night. I sat myself down, read through the entire thing. It's a fantastic ending to the Broken Realms saga. So if you're following for the lore, it's really cool. There were some pretty good surprises. There were some fight scenes that I think were the best fight scenes I've read so far in the Broken Realms series. There's some awesome stuff. And we still have some books, which I don't think anybody else really does because allocations were rough on this one.
Oh my
So,
god, yeah.
They're here.
So just so
Come
you're
get them.
aware, the allocations on Broken Realms Kragnos was 2. Dose. You got 2 bucks. However, we're gigabytes. We got 4.
Yeah.
So we got 4 this. We get the, because of the way our we have accounts, we get usually a double allocation. So we got 4 copies of Kragnos. Jamie's asking me about,
Those
or Jeremy's
Tintry
asking me
ones?
about the allocation on the new battle boxes. Most stores get 1. We got 2 of each. Your Skaven order is pulled and held for you. You should have gotten an update saying your order is ready for Saturday. Saturday, Reese.
Yes.
But yeah.
So, Battle Force boxes, or whatever we're
does
calling
does
these
Kragnos
things.
have any Skaven rules in it?
Yes, it does, because they have rules based on which ones come in these little kind of start collecting
Named
battalion
character
boxes
type things.
Yeah, so they do have rules for this battalion. I'm not a Skavens player outside of Clan Pestilence. I don't know if they're good, but they're there, and that might just be enough, especially if you're like a Beast of Chaos player. Hey, they know you exist, guys.
And
Here
it's
you
gonna
go.
have, well, if they have Broken Realms box, surely Skaven are in the story as well.
They are.
So
They are.
I mean,
They
even
play
if
an
you're a Skaven
important
fan, you're going
part.
to want for the story.
Absolutely. So we have
They didn't
all
like
of
blow up
these.
the moon again, did they?
They did not blow up the moon yet.
Trying.
Trying to. Okay, so we have all of these.
That's awesome.
Not only that, there's a lot of AOS releases coming out. We have a
The big
Kragnos.
guy.
We actually have Kragnos.
There's
now?
a Kragnos. This is the Kragnos. What I'm holding right
my-
now.
this is
This
my
could be
shock
If you
face.
your
comment,
Kragnos.
that can be yours.
Yeah.
Just make sure you comment that you want it. And
I'm trying to practice my JonTron face.
Is that good for a thumbnail? I don't know.
Big,
Anyway,
big YouTuber.
Kragnos is here. He's big. He's bad. He's part of a giant horse and part of an angry guy.
And
So
massive
everybody
model.
loves it.
He's like,
Yeah,
that's all right.
massive
really
model.
has developed this fetish for centaurs lately.
They
Yeah.
really maybe it's
But
just
they, like, they
easier to
put-
have the thing sit on four legs.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say the weird model
Yeah,
that had
okay.
the vampire one that like her full torso is
Oh,
on
yeah,
his
yeah,
torso,
yeah.
but it's like on his neck.
Yeah, that
and it
one's a
goes
little
into her
weird,
torso.
but that's a proper centaur
Yes.
right there. And David, what was that? You said something about the fetish word here. So speaking of that,
Hey,
Slanesh,
segue.
talking about twins, you got the box set here for Dexessa or Sinessa. You can build either one out of this kit. Reasonably priced too, like for a greater demon size.
was like, wait, is it Dex S and the other one's name is her name backwards? That would have been cooler.
That would have been cooler. No,
yeah,
it's
don't
not.
shut
That.
you missed that.
It's not that case. Sorry, but it is
Next
a really
time,
awesome
GW.
model. And looking at the back of it, you're gonna have to get two to build both kits because it looks like they use a lot of the same pieces. So sorry,
Yes.
Justin, your wallet
And
suffers.
sadly,
but they're here.
again, we got I think 4 total. On the website, I did set it to a maximum 1 purchase per person because I don't want someone to go and just buy all 4 or buy 2. So we want to make sure. But we do have a restock. One thing I do want to know actually because it comes to my mind, and I always speak when stuff comes to my mind immediately because I have no filter. Is I did place direct orders on Saturday like I do every Saturday. So even though we have a first allocation for release this Saturday of 2 to 4 or whatever of each, Wednesday, Thursday next week we'll have a lot more. We'll have like 5 or 6 of each product available. So I think they're actually on the website for order as well. But you have to be aware that it will not be tomorrow. It will be it's tomorrow Saturday. It will be a Wednesday, Thursday next week.
What day is this? What?
Just,
Oh.
What?
Yeah, these allocations. Oof, yes.
Yes.
And
so
Justin
get them
says
now.
his wallet hit again. Yes.
Yeah. So also
Double hit.
also out, it's a much smaller box. Super important to the book. If you've read it, you know we have Galen and Doralia Vendinst. They are cities models. They're based on old school vampire hunters. So if you like that Vermintide 2 kind of aesthetic, these people are awesome.
I do.
Their rules actually let them just shoot a spell to death, so that's pretty cool. I do like shooting magic.
Oh, 'cause
like
it's
they're
all
got
like
about
the endless spell?
rolling-
yeah,
the
you can shoot
rolling
it in with
spells.
spell, and if you hit the endless spell, you
Do
can
they
just
die
spell
in
it
the story?
with bullets. I can't tell you that, but I can tell you they made figures of them. So
It's disgun.
That
for
means
dispel.
nothing.
they're very disenjoyable.
There's a whole world of old world that has
Oh.
figures made of it.
R.I.P. Slambo and Arcan. But yeah, so that's the Age of Sigmar stuff. Everything you saw here is this
only
is
been-
it. You
it's
can
only
buy this stuff, and
It's
this
only
is
been
it.
8 years since Fantasy died. I'm not bitter.
Yeah, really.
So this is releasing tomorrow.
Move on, old man.
So you can pick
It's
that
all
up.
about the Age of Sigmar now. We got circle bases. We got weird
Oh, man.
pile-ins.
I will say, I bought the Grave Lords book.
It's a really good book. Yeah.
Maybe some Grave Lords.
So tomorrow.
So
All
tomorrow,
this stuff.
come get this stuff.
Tomorrow.
Reserve it on the web
When are we
store
open
right
tomorrow,
now, so
We
you can
open
get
at
it.
noon on Saturday.
Noon on Saturday.
Oh, yes.
That's all for this. But man, there's
Because
a lot
that
of other
does
stuff.
remind me
There's
of
so much
something,
other
because
stuff.
again, it comes to my mind. Along with the changes of the mask, again to remind you, masks are no longer required. They are recommended, just like distancing is recommended, and washing your hands is recommended, but that's just normal. I mean, who doesn't wash their hands? We are extending our Friday night hours back to midnight.
Hey!
So, yes, we are back to midnight on Fridays. So, if you are a Friday night fighter, Friday night magicer, Friday night role play, I don't know, but you used to stuff on Friday, you can come down to 12 midnight.
We'll add that in post. We'll put in something really.
Is it
punchy.
starting tonight?
Fix it in post.
Yeah,
Start
we'll
today.
fix that in post. Yeah.
Sure
Good thing
hope
this
so.
isn't live.
Join
Sure
us
hope
till
I
midnight.
sure hope it starts today. Yeah.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking
well,
news.
I mean, it's not breaking news on the inside. Internally, we actually do stuff every so often.
I think. What's next?
I drink a lot of coffee, so I do a
So
lot
we've
of
got
internal
all of this
in the
stuff you
morning.
see on the left-hand side, kind of
Alright.
Whoa,
partly
man.
off frame. So we're going to start off with Core Space, Galactic Core Expansion. A gentleman came in yesterday asking about Core Space. For one thing, if you're wanting a game that is self-contained, that you can plop out on the table, get it set up, play a bunch of different scenarios, have a campaign system, the rules are all encompassed in everything.
then Kings
Core
of War
Space.
is the game for you. Wait, sorry, what?
Then
Wrong
don't play
section.
Warhammer 40k.
That was
I was really good up until he,
Yeah.
It's what I do, John.
He's really just...
Also, he was asking, and you could probably see it because we have a nice ass camera, but they're pre-assembled models. So then when you bring it out of the box, a gentleman asked yesterday, he's like,
Yeah, it's awesome.
do I have to assemble the heads? Because he saw the models on the picture on the front. He thought,
No.
does the robots have? No, it's all together.
No, it's super awesome. And so Core Space started out from the Battle Systems company. So they make, I don't know, is it cardstock?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's flat cardstock based terrain, super easy to break down, put up.
Pre-printed, high-quality cardstock.
I mean, yeah, and then they developed the miniature game for Core Space using all the boxes. This is the Galactic Core. So it's not the Core box set, but it is just easier to carry. And it's just an example. There's like, what is it, like 20 boxes?
Wait, I'm sorry. Is the Core Space Galactic Core not the core?
No.
Okay.
Core Space
Just
Galactic
making
Core
sure we
is
had
not
that clear
the
for everyone at home.
No, not the center
you're not
of the
allowed to distract
galaxy,
me.
no.
I'm supposed to distract you. So this is one of about 20 boxes that they have. We actually distribute this at Bridge Distribution. So if you are looking at us from all over the country and the world, and you wish your local game store, to carry Core Space, they can go to bridgedisc.com and open an account to order Core Space. I am definitely not a paid shill because
Not at all.
Get paid
Can they get
enough.
free shipping on orders over $600?
They can get free shipping on orders over 600 at
fantastic.
bridgedisc.com.
How much does it cost to start a wholesale account? How much would it cost me?
It is free. to start a whole-
Free?
I've got to keep the show moving.
just
so
have to be-
now we're talking about my.
Wait, I haven't even started talking about Giga Games or other sister company.
So this one just came in yesterday. didn't it?
I'm just going to make noise.
This is from Wolfgang Kramer, and it also has some Kickstarter exclusive content in it. So it's got some characters, some extra tiles and stuff that you can get there when you purchase it.
This is Cranio Creations made this game just live from Kickstarter.
This is a huge. It is a 594 by 840 millimeter board.
Speaking inches, this is America.
Yeah, I can't do that math that fast. That could be like a
Speaking
football
of math
field
is
or-
hard, does someone want to translate that in their calculator for me? Because if someone does it in their head, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's pretty
a
cool.
strategic area control game. Yep. So it's cool. You can play as one of the Rajas, I think, of India. And,
Become the Maha,
$64.99.
One to four players. Wait, 1 to 4? Oh, cool. You can play single player.
Yeah, no, it's a solo game. Solo games are really seeing
Those
a
are really
rise
popular,
this
yeah.
year. Like, I guess with there was some reason a lot of people were spending a lot of time at home over the last year and probably wanting to play games to occupy themselves.
Oh, the weather was kind of hot.
Yeah, I
so
guess.
that's
Justin's
probably
math is good. He says it's big.
Thank you. Let's throw it to Justin for the
But yeah,
science quarter.
super cool game, super limited. One thing that bothered me about the Kickstarter of this game, I mean, it's a fantastic game, fantastic company, but they limited how much a retail store could order, so we only have 8 copies total.
Okay.
And
That'll
our
go by
Kickstarter
fast.
copies do not last. So again, it's on the website, it's in the store, $64.99. You get all the Kickstarter extras, which is extra tiles. Super cool game.
Speaking of Kickstarters, the new Comet Blood and Sand,
Oh, no,
which
come
came
on.
in.
So, funny
Revised
story.
Damn it.
Do you know when this game comes out? August.
So
So we're not sure why we have this game.
no.
This game was supposed to be fulfilled, and then fulfilled. No, I mean not like released in August, but it was supposed to be fulfilled to retail stores in August. We have it now.
Time travel. That's what we got here for you.
Again,
Gigabyte
we're so
Cafe.
good. We're so
this
good.
is the I think they call it the God Pledge. No, yeah, the God. This is the God Pledge, which is the main pledge. It's $100, $99.99 in the store.
Having played Comet many times before, I like it because I'm going to get it because it has revised rules and stuff with the help of the Board Game Geek community.
So more than anything on this one, you need to hurry if you want to get this one. So we got, I want to say 30 copies. It arrived 2 days ago. I have 12 copies left.
Right.
Which means in 2 days we've sold 18 copies. It ain't lasting. It's $150 online. Anywhere
okay.
online, it goes from $150 to over $200 depending on the website. Because it is all the Kickstarter exclusive, Kickstarter goodies. It's Kemet, it's amazing. We have it now. It's in store. It's on the website.
That's awesome.
So
This is
there.
a good one. Yeah, and Comet's when did Comet first come out? It's been a little while.
About 3000 BC.
Ha!
Because it's Egyptian.
I got it.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
got you there. I went there with you.
Listen, the stream goes on and puns get worse.
I was trying to make a Muppet Show joke out of the whole thing because Kermit, but I couldn't. Let in with your best Muppet
There
Show
you
joke.
go. There you go.
Yeah, the Gigaflux capacitor. Yep, I like
Well,
it.
I mean, we'll get into
Sold like Grave Robbers, buddy.
Grave Robbers.
It's already in.
Come on, except
Yeah.
for that ugly centaur thing. That's
Uh-huh.
hideous.
You move your
but
phone there.
You
I'm
give me,
glad
you
we-
give me, you give me rat vampires. I'm in.
Now this is one of the ones I was gonna look at last night, but then I never got around to Destiny.
Yeah, it's super cool. I actually got really excited. I saw this at Gamma. gamma from my basement online, virtual gamma. Lucky Duck Games published this game, Destinies. It is an app-driven dungeon crawler style game. I think it's dungeon crawler, right? App-driven.
Yes.
Yeah, basically it's like a lighter version of Descent. And it has an app. It's $49.99, which is absolutely blows my mind. When I saw the video for this game and I saw like all the stuff in it, I was like, "Oh, an $80 game, $100 game. It's $49.99. Crazy." Again, we have 12 copies of this. Very hard to get. The allocation on it. I don't know if it wasn't allocated, but I think it was all based on pre-orders. And I think
It's gone. We
most
have
of the
11
print-
copies.
Oh my god! I think most of the print run is gone on it. So super cool game from Lucky Duck. Lucky Duck.
Lucky Duck.
Very nice people. So if you play Kingdom Rush, or you play, what else did Lucky Duck make? Chronicles of Crime, or what's that 1440 Chronicles type thing they do? They do a series of games based in time.
Yeah.
Super cool company.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're pretty neat.
So we have.
That's a pretty cool game. And we're back to us.
Back to
Hi.
us.
You're back to
Haha.
us.
Now we have
We're sorry.
our theme for the month. Can you describe our theme?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that our theme for the month? Is that pretty good?
Our theme for this month, the month of
Wait.
June, is John Galvin.
It's tell John Galvin your favorite dinosaur and why it's the Dilophosaurus. Here's the answer: because it has frills and it spits poison.
Say you don't believe in fake dinosaurs, you only believe in Indominus Rex.
The most cool dinosaur,
It was.
because it's like a dinosaur and a monster truck had a
If I
dinosaur
want a
baby.
dinosaur, I want a dinosaur that's going to play heavy metal, okay?
Yeah, I want a dinosaur that can turn
On his
invisible.
tiny little guitar. And he's like,
Well, he's Indominus Rex, so he has raptor arms that are a bit longer.
oh, that's
yeah,
good.
it's the best of all worlds.
He can actually do some hammer-ons and pull-offs.
Right.
Wait, no, is that the Indominus Rex? It's the raptor one?
The Indominus
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
one they made
Mix.
What was this-
because
oh,
they
it's
were
the
like
Indoraptor.
they were like audiences
Yeah.
don't want to see a T-Rex anymore, and then we just wanted to see
And
a
then
T-Rex.
And then the movie made billions of dollars.
Right in the comments of what is the best Jurassic Park movie and why is it Fallen Kingdom?
Jurassic Park 3.
Fallen Kingdom. That's awesome.
Okay. Anyway, dinosaurs is the theme for this month. So everything dinosaurific. That
Yeah,
was terrible.
Jurassic Giga,
Jurassic Giga.
which I misspelled on
Get
post.
Jurassic over here to
I've
Giga
never
for
spelled
Jurassic
Jurassic
Giga.
I've never spelled it correct in my life. It's like necessary when I was young.
Too
I
many
would,
letters
yeah, it
in
was
there.
a C, but it was. I don't know.
Restaurant
I
for me.
know.
Anyway, dinosaurs. So not only is the entire store decorated in all the foliage of the Jurassic to Cretaceous periods,
Oh, is that it? I just
period
thought, I
authentic.
just thought we didn't clean enough.
Well, some of that is actually just
Okay,
plant
yeah.
life getting in. We did open that Jumanji box, so there's going to be some wild plant life. But
What
most of
year
it
is
is
it?
fake.
Well, it's actually 2022 because that game came out.
Oh yeah, that's right. The time travel.
We've gone forward.
Yeah,
So,
sometimes it gets all
It's
weird.
pre-recorded from the future.
So dinosaur stuff, and we're going to be doing some dinosaur games on our Monday night streams. So I think, if I'm not right, we have one of those here. Dinosaur Tea Party, a game of civilized deduction. Dinosaurs known for their love of tea, and as well as their many different types of brewing. Which I thought was really interesting.
Microbreweries.
Microbreweries.
Big there.
Yeah.
I just pointed out, by
Dinosaurs.
the way, I
Big
don't- I
dino,
want-
small breweries.
I want what kind of tea this dinosaur is drinking because he is jacked. Look at that.
He's probably jacked
There's
before
muscle-
the
there's
tea.
Yeah,
muscles on his
I
body.
don't know if
like
you
what
can
he
get
works
jacked
out.
drinking tea, or
I mean-
Sir Ian McKellen would be like huge.
I feel like his name should be like Mr. Bigglesworth or something. Like,
I like
something
it.
Like a badass dinosaur name.
Bigglestooth.
Rip Snarl Biggletooth.
Rips on Bigglestooth. I like it.
Great, that's here.
So this one, as far as I know, it's very similar to Guess Who. So you've got, for instance, you've got what you need to guess, and then you ask like, are you wearing a hat? Are you wearing this?
Are you late Cretaceous?
Which
Do you
is
have a
John-
separate nervous
if
cluster?
Galvin,
I
if
wanna
Galvin
like,
plays
stripes
this,
are all the rage in Paris. Do you have stripes? To which you reply, nobody knows because you can only issue a hypothetical that says until we can reform the skin of a dinosaur from 65 million years ago.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's
And we
like-
do
a lot of
You
words,
can say,
David.
that's
And then
quite
they
a
go,
sandwich
I
you got
just
there."
wanted to know on the card.
Like, here's the question. That's quite a sandwich you got there, Ken, isn't it? And you can reply, no, because sandwiches were only invented in the last couple of 100 years by the art of sandwich.
David's a lot of fun at parties, you guys. So be sure to invite him to play Dinosaur Tea Party if you're looking for a quick nap.
Such a naysayer. All you do is say no. You must be Dennis.
Are you telling?
Yes, I am Dennis.
Are you telling me that Dinosaur Tea Party is not a period authentic Dinosaur Tea Party experience, David?
we're not recreating.
I am. Get out of here with that. All right, what's next? I don't want to see that anymore. That
We have our
nonsense.
awesome mystery box, and this
Ah,
one
Jane,
is
Jane Austen with dinosaurs would be great.
That would be.
this one is for kids ages 6
Yeah,
plus.
zombies is old news.
You've got a value at $50 for only for 26, which is awesome. So open this one up and get the awesome stuff. that are.
Yeah, it's a return. We're back to the mystery boxes that we did last year. It's awesome.
Each
Oh yeah, I
one
love
is
those things.
individually hand decorated,
Individually
full of
hand
goodies.
decorated
Thank
by
you,
our
Rachel.
own
Good job.
There's
Phenomenal.
a dinosaur. There's some friendly robots.
There's a puppy.
And these are great mementos. We have people who just keep the boxes when
Yeah,
they buy
she
them.
does a
They just
great
get them
job.
for the best art, you know.
Cool. And this one's for kids, is 6 and plus,
Yeah.
and adults.
Do we want to do Tukey as well? Okay.
Should we talk about Tukey?
I got it.
Can we broach the Tukey subject?
Oh, we have
Okay.
what, did we talk about what?
No, we haven't.
I have such a
All
pile of
right.
stuff over here.
Oh, you guys
Hey,
talk
it's Tukey. So this is another game that we're doing on this upcoming Monday. You can watch some people play Tukey, which is a game about the Inuit language, and I am going to respectfully not make any jokes now because I feel like I'm going to offend somebody. It looks like Tetris, kind of. Am I getting that right? Is Tetris-y? Tetris kind of game?
I have no idea. You guys,
I
you're
don't
playing
know.
it.
Am I playing it? I don't know, but it looks like you're going to build stones and
I
blocks
saw
of
games.
snow.
I don't play them. That's
Yeah.
a very known
Oh,
fact
okay.
about me.
Well, it's got a dice with a polar bear and a fish on it, so I'm here for that. So we're going to find out Monday what Tukey is all about on the Giga stream. So be sure to check that out. It'll be really cool. Obviously, we have new technology here at Gigabytes, so the stream's going to get pretty cool too.
Isn't that like a song for the 90s?
I think y'all have probably
They were
noticed
talking
the
about
difference.
like a Walkman with a 40-second skip. And you're like, that's incredible technology.
And I'm coming back full time.
Well, wait,
Actually, I have something to tell you, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the show, everybody.
Wow, wait to room that big announcement. Oh yes, John is back. By the way, if you
yes.
haven't noticed for the last
Okay.
half-hour stream where he kept cutting me off, jerk.
We're
Trying
back,
to
and
move
I'm
the show along.
just going to let this happen.
I don't know where
Yep,
to begin.
Wait for the rains.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We've pulled through all our product. I've made a lot of puns. I've had a lot of head
We went
shaking
through that pretty
every
quick,
now
yeah.
and
Yeah, we talked about the big news, the important stuff. We'll also make a post as well, so people that didn't
then.
watch
Also,
this
if you have